So the other night I was programming. I remember I needed to go to Stack Overflow for some help, which has a really white background. It just blinded me. And I remember thinking, man, I really wish I had a quick way of just make it dark theme the way I want. And I remember thinking, I could just code that. There are some extensions that actually do that, but I remember thinking I just want to do something really quick that doesn't require me to install anything. I made my own script that does that, so I want to share that with you all. What's cool is that in the browser, at least in Chrome, you can actually store snippets of code that you can execute anytime, and it actually persists through your browser instances. The way you get there is by opening up your dev tool, so you can right-click on the website that you're looking at, inspect, or you can do Command-Shift-I or Control-Shift-I, and we're going to go to Sources. And we're going to go to another tab here, like a sub-tab called Snippets, and that's what we're looking for. I have something here called Quick Dark Theme, and I'm going to share all this code in a GitHub gist that looks something like this. Just copy and paste and make your own snippet. So what I have here is a background color that I want all the text to have behind it. In this case, it's just black. And then I have this definition here where I'm defining the tag. If you're familiar with HTML, there's different kinds of tags like H1, H2. Doesn't really matter too much. You can just set the color you want for this. Or if you don't want to think about it, you can just delete everything and just have the one color for default. Now, what does matter here are the quotation marks. So you do need to keep that, the little semicolon and the comma, all that stuff matters. It's called syntax. Follow the same pattern that I have here. Here I have a website that has a bunch of the colors. You need to save whatever changes you do, and then you will click run. And it's super quick and easy. And I love this thing because now I don't need to go blind when I'm coding at night. So here's an example of me on Stack Overflow, the thing that was blinding me. I can open up my dev tools by Control-Shift-I. So I'll quickly just right click and click run, and then suddenly my eyes will thank me for not having to deal with this stuff. Those of you who are interested in how this thing works, here in the config, I'm defining the background color just as black in this case, but you can make it whatever you want. Here is a dictionary, essentially, that has a key value pairing, and this is the key, is supposed to be the tag name. Notice that it is all in caps, so that's part of the parent like tag name, that's how it's referenced. In the main logic here, we have this thing called a tree walker, which is walking through the DOM tree and grabbing specifically text nodes. So here, that's what we're doing here. We're grabbing the text node, and then we're going to get the parent of that text node, set the background color to the background color that we set up, and then we're going to try and find the tag name within our dictionary here. And if we don't find it, it will be null. So this or statement is basically saying, well, if you found the text color, use that text color. Otherwise, use the default and set the style on the parent for the text for that color. And that's basically it. And just do that for all the text nodes. Pretty quick, pretty simple. All right, folks, if this is the kind of content you enjoy, please make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good things, and I'll see you next time.